one month we'd have a group of ladies and they would be the rock stars of the team and just really doing well. And then maybe the following month it wasn't, the same. And it was kind of those ladies kind of took a back seat and the new group of people came on in. And I was wanting consistency within my team. I knew that I was doing things pretty good and I was doing well because the people that were working their business with me alongside of me were doing well and they were happy and they were grasping all of the information. But I personally wanted more out of this business. So I went to the convention that we had not this past year in Chicago, but the one before that in Dallas, Texas. And I met the founders and I met everyone there. And it was more of a smaller group of people. We were under 2,000. And it was just wonderful and got to experience the culture of our company. Made some great relationships that I'm still very close to those particular presenters. To this day, we talk, we visit, we work together, even that we're on different teams. So I love that about Unique. And when I got back, it was the UK launch. So I started networking my business. I had no connections with anyone in the UK whatsoever. Don't even know a single soul there. And I started networking and I joined a couple of Facebook groups that I was genuinely interested in. I love to read. So I joined a book club. I joined a club online for Facebook that is about, women who are looking for recipes and things to cook for their family, just stuff that I could relate to, nothing to do with makeup at all. And I started to get to know people and I started to network within that group, never ever mentioning that I'm a unique presenter. Well, I met a young lady from the UK and we started talking about a book that she was reading. I wanted to read the book. One thing led to another. And on the 1st of October, I stayed up all night with my partner here. And her and I went. She's in Texas. I'm in Florida, right? And we were on the computer on Google Hangouts and we signed 18 presenters from the UK. And out of the 18, 15 are still diligently working their business. The other ladies have dropped off, which is fine. We still love them. They're still friends with us. But I learned a valuable lesson through all of this. And I might add, I hit green in November, 3 weeks into the business. My UK team and my US team built it up so much that I hit green and I almost made orange, but my elite missed it by $2,000, which is fine. I'm not that type of a leader. I'm there to mentor and coach and lead by example. So, we encourage each other and you're going to hit your goals, you're going to miss your goals, but the bottom line is that you keep going. So that being said, I made green. I was so happy. I maintained green. I maintained green from the day I hit it all the way up until April. So in April, I went to Unified. And it was one of the last Unifieds that they had in Utah, although they are bringing it back to Unified. And Jenni can give you more details about that if you're brand new and you're kind of lost about what I'm talking about. But I went to Unified and I was so far away from Orange, it wasn't even funny. I needed about $12,000 to Orange and I needed my elites. And while at Unified, I started doing videos and sharing them with my team and explaining to them what we were doing there and just the love and devotion that I felt from Melanie and Derek and everyone at corporate. It was just such an inspiring few days that I believe that everybody on my team just felt my energy. And I got back in the last week of April. I got back home. And within 5 days, my team went crazy. I hit orange. Not only did I hit orange, but I had 3 elites. They were on the same leg. So I would have been purple, but that's okay. I made orange, and I have maintained orange ever since. So when I hit a status in my mind, I don't just want to be known as that status to the public, to my customers, to my team. I personally want to be paid as that status. I want to maintain my goals. So after convention this year in August, I did a lot of soul searching. And just on a personal note, I have chronic illness, and I suffer daily. And it's hard for me to do a lot of things physically that other people can just get up and go. And I do deal with my depression, and it's clinical depression. So I'm not sad per se. I have a very beautiful, happy, and blessed life. But sometimes I feel like I wake up and there's like a ton of bricks on my shoulders, and I have a headache, and my eyes are burning, and it starts to go into a migraine, and I just don't feel well. And what keeps me going has been my success after a year and a half in this business, finding my true passion and what I need to do. And my true passion is connecting with people. It is not sales. It is not money. It is not makeup. It has nothing to do with any of those things. It has to do with connections. And I got dressed up one day, and I'm going to let the cat out of the bag for those of you who may think Angie is two different people. I'm Angie. I'm the one that does the character Angie. I do have several people to this day ask me, is Angie your cousin or your mom? Or is Angie an aunt of yours or a friend? No, I'm Angie. Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you all. And I get ready, put on the makeup, crazy hair, all my accessories, and I go into another. I don't want to sound crazy to all of you, but it is another world for me. And it has healed me to a level that I don't think anyone can understand or comprehend. What it has done for me, it has allowed me to connect with people on a deeper level. And the way it has done that for me is by sharing a little bit of humor and a little bit of fun, and just really not being so uptight about, is the camera perfect? Am I in the best lighting? Do I look amazing today? Or do I look tired? Or what should I be wearing in this video? Put it on, get in front of the camera, smile, have fun, be silly, showcase your products, showcase what you love, share a little story about yourself, and share your life and your heart with the public. That's scary for a lot of people, but I encourage you to try it, because what it brought to me was a world of beautiful people, mainly women, looking to connect with me, which allowed me in turn to open up that door and earn the respect, the trust, and the friendship, and the right to offer our products. You cannot just simply offer something to someone. The human brain doesn't work that way. Because think about it, there are a lot of companies out there. So what sets us apart? Well, our quality of our products, the fact that we can work it from our telephones, from our iPads, from home. We can be home with our children. We can do this on the weekends if we have a 9 to 5 job, Monday through Friday. We are able to earn extra income without leaving our children at a babysitter or wherever. It speaks to people. We love the culture. We love Derek and Melanie. All of those things set us apart. But that's not what sets you apart. What sets you apart is what you have inside, your why. Why are you doing this? Don't say you don't have a why. I have women on my team that want for nothing. Their partners work. They are very well taken care of financially. They don't need a commission from selling a mascara, but they do this business and they rock it every month. And their why is something different. It is to make connections with people. It's a hobby. It's to make new friends. It's to do something for themselves, to have a little bit of extra money in their own pocket, not to have to go to their spouse or their boyfriends or girlfriends or partner and say, you know, I really love these pair of shoes. I'd love to be able to buy them. May I have $100? Well, no, you want to be able to do it for yourself. So it's creating independence. It's creating what we call uplifting, empowering, and validating. So you see my success here now today, but I have been working this business for a year and a half. And what I would love to say is I'm just like you. I had days where I hated it and I wanted to give up. And I messaged people and wrote to people and called people, and I've got 1,000 no's and one yes. And it was like a pity yes. I'll buy a lip gloss. Well, gee, thanks. But it was my follow up. It was my passion. It was all of those things that propelled me to today. I have reached out to every single customer from April 2014, and I have opened up that book of business, and I am having repeat business and residual income. And I urge you to do the same. That lady that bought the one lip gloss from me in May of 2014 just bought 3 full collections, 3 full bronzers, and Divine Uplift and Rosewater to go with every single one of the Cloud Nines. And she is gifting them two of them for her daughters and one of them for her niece. And she told me next week she's purchasing even more. So that lady that spent $15 has spent, well, she'll almost be at almost $1,000 by next week. She doesn't want to be a presenter, and that's okay. Remember, we need customers as well. It is your job as a presenter to do both. So offer the opportunity, share your love, find your passion, and don't be afraid, because it is that that will connect you. That is how you work your business. And the bonus of all of that, you'll make money. So, positive attitude. I actually, when I talk to people over the phone, I smile as I speak. There's no one here with me, but I'm smiling. Excuse me. People can hear smiles in your voice, the inflection in your voice, if you're being genuine, if you're being fake. So connect with your people. Connect. That's all it takes. A good, strong, solid connection. And I believe me, you will love, love, love this business. And it will love you back all the way to the bank. So, Jenni, I don't know if you want to have questions or if you want to add anything. I would love to stay on with you guys and discuss. Maybe there's something you want to know a little more about.
Yeah, I've got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
How did you come up with Angie? She's
yes.
Gem.
Yes, we said we would talk about that. Yes, I apologize. I just got so passionate about everything else.
Okay.
Angie was created in August. I was always getting my sales. I always have anywhere from 500 to 1,200 a month consistently in my PRS, because I do my follow-ups. And, you know, I constantly, like I spoke about the lady with the lip gloss, that is a true story. I love her. Her name is Cynthia. She's all over my Facebook page. She's one of my best customers. And I was doing my follow-ups and everything. And when I went to convention is so important. And I know it is a big expense for you ladies out in the UK, but it is very important. If you could definitely try to make a convention or an Empower You training or one of the beautiful events that the UK presenters put up out there, try to get to these events. They do really inspire you and motivate you. Trust me. And you learn so much. So coming back from convention, I spoke to one of my mentors, which I don't know if you've heard of her. Her name is Haley Ragsdale. She is number 319 founding presenter in the US, and 147,000 people in the company are under her leg. So she's huge. Her sponsor is Nicole Smith, who is a founding presenter, and I believe she's number 7 or 8. So they're both Black status presenters. So I went to her and I said, I really need to talk to you. I want to brainstorm. Started talking, and she says, you're really funny. You have a great personality, and I love that, you've made me laugh like 20 times in this conversation. So she says, have you ever thought about doing that on camera, like in your videos, just kind of being silly? And I said, oh my gosh, no, never. I'm always trying to be professional and show all the stuff and just really get the information out to my customers. And she says, no, you need to do something different. So I came home from the most powerful women in network marketing event. I went to an Eric Worre event here in Las Vegas, and I was so moved by the people there that spoke. I came home, I grabbed a bunch of stuff, teased my hair real high, put my makeup on crazy, got in front of my cell phone and did a video. It was well received, but not as much as the next 5 videos that I did. So I got a little bit of a pinch and I said, you see, I said to myself, it's not going to work out. I don't know. These people are going to think I'm nuts. So my husband saw it and he says, I think you're funny, but I'm your husband. So just do another one. So I did another video and another one and another one, and it went crazy. And the common denominator that people tell me about my Angie character is 3 things. They learn something from her every time. For as crazy as she looks, she does really teach you how to apply the eyeshadow, the mascara, the lipstick. She is funny, and people are left wanting more. So you want to create something entertaining. Be yourself, be genuine, because if you meet me in person, Jenni could tell you, minus all the hair and the makeup, I'm Angie. Like, I have an attitude. I'm a New Yorker. I don't take it from anybody. So I'm Angie. So you be you. You find what makes you tick and put it out there. And that's how Angie was born. And there's no stopping her. She's a powerhouse. So that was it. The rest is history.
Wow. I mean, I was fascinated by you when I met you, because you were, although you say you're Angie, Angie's got a crazy New York voice.
Yes.
She's just amazing. I love her. And to be honest, I think what you've done with Angie is genius. When I came across it by pure accident, just before we went to Jamaica, I was hooked, and I was one of those women that I couldn't wait to see the next video. So
Yes.
me to you, that is complete genius, and I bow down to you in terms of that, because in terms of branding, that is completely off the scale. So
Well, yeah, and I have women that it's funny because while I was on the cruise, Lisa Eldridge, who is a renowned makeup artist there in the UK, excuse me, she actually wrote to me and she wants to do a collaboration with me, with Angie. And she does Kate Winslet's makeup, and she's done several celebrities there. So I'm very excited about that. And also the UK Huffington Post wrote an article about me. Now, I've been a makeup artist for 19 years. Not a lot of people know that. And I have just now, at 42 years old, with this crazy lady character, am getting the recognition that I've put in all these years to receive. So that should tell you, don't ever, ever give up on something that you love. something that you feel passionate about, and something that makes you happy. If you're not hurting yourself or anyone around you, you do what you love, because believe me, it will pay off. It will pay off. So keep up the good work, everybody. You have an amazing leader to follow, and you have an amazing leader that will empower you to be those leaders that you are. You are already a leader. If you don't have a team, lead yourself every day. Wake up, make a schedule, and work your business and work it around your life so it can be enjoyable. So,
Yeah, yeah, I love what you've just said, because I think with this opportunity, it is an amazing opportunity. I didn't have to think twice when I
not
saw
at all.
it. Didn't, there was no, I need to think about it. There was nothing. As soon as I saw it, I knew that I could do it. I knew
Yes,
that I could learn the skills to do it, because I
of
figured
course.
out there'd be some skills to it. So I knew that I could learn them, and I knew that I wanted to take this opportunity as far as I could possibly get with it, and
Absolutely.
not only that, but take as many people as I possibly could with me. Um,
Yes.
that's what this business does. It gives you the opportunity to empower women. And I, in my previous life, I tried to do that in a different way, but this is just a completely different beast, and it's an opportunity that we just I just love. And I think, but the point I was trying to make was, you've just said you've been working your business for 18 months, and you've been a makeup artist, which I didn't know, for 19 years. So, the two things is like the perfect storm for you, where they've now met, and the explosion has happened. So, the message that you're delivering, which is something that I try to deliver, is that this is something that you must be consistent with. You
Yes.
must be persistent, and don't quit, because just before you quit, the magic happens. And some of us, you've said there were times when you hated it, but you never said you were ever going to
N-
quit. But I have
right.
people
Right.
who've said that they
Yeah.
were just about to quit
Yeah.
when something happened. They just decided not to. They were thinking about it because it was hard. Um,
Oh, of course. I still, may I say one thing before
of
I'm
course,
scatterbrains? I
yeah,
still, honestly, even up until like, I mean, so now not, I don't want to use the word struggles, but now, okay, so my sales, obviously they're more than they were a few months ago and all of that, right? Okay, so that's rolling. So I put in systems into place to, be involved with my customers and all that. But remember, I have now 380 people that are dependent on me. And I love it. I love being a sponsor and I love working my business. So now it's like, I, I get frustrated at times. You've explained something to someone, and not everybody's going to grasp it at once. So I'm dealing with all of that. So I'm at nighttime. I just say to myself, you know what? Tomorrow's a new day, because I can't get upset with people. They can't get upset with me. And when I was feeling frustrated in my business, I put the phone down and I walked away. And I came back to it either several hours later or that next day. And I said, okay, I'm done with it. We had the pity party. We cried. We laughed. We moved on. What do I need to do to make today better? All right, let's try this. And I revamped a lot of things and I kept going and I would try new things. And I encourage all of you listening to get with your leaders. Don't wait for your sponsor, your upline to come to you. If you have something that you need, if Jenni is not your sponsor, but she's your upline elite, and you have a question and your sponsor is unavailable or you're not getting what you need, go to your upline. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm stepping on your toes, Jenni, but that's what I tell all my girls. I said, come to me, because people come and go, but I want to keep a good connection with everyone.
no, yeah, I would like to think that everybody through my company knows that they can come to me at any time.
Absolutely.
Question. I've got a few girls on the call tonight, and they know they can come to me, and if they
Sure.
don't, that I'd be very disappointed by that, because
Good.
like you, their wants and needs have to be met,
Of course.
and because we can't do this by ourselves. This business,
No,
we
no.
cannot do it on our own. No matter where we think we are or where we think we're going, you
Oh,
have
no.
to have others with you.
Of
That's
course.
the name of the game. And it, but if you care about people, everybody that I signed into my business, I probably sometimes want it more than they do, which isn't the right.
Yes.
Is I know that's not right, and I've learned that. They need to want it for themselves, but they know that I'm here.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, has anybody else got any questions that they want to just quickly type into the chat box? I've got another question, because I've got lots of
Yes.
questions. I've been really
Yes.
excited about this opportunity to speak to you. You said you revamped some things. Can you just share some of the daily things that you do in your business? It might be they might seem like something quite basic to you, but just something that just a few things that you are religious about, that you don't compromise on, that they're
Yes.
probably going to be the same as what we do, but sometimes I think some people need to hear it from somebody else before they realize that actually I need to be doing this.
Yes. So I have learned to utilize my back office like no one's business. As soon as I receive an order, within within an hour, unless it's overnight, of course, within an hour, I email that customer right away. Very simple, very short and sweet. Hello, so and so. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate your business. Myself and my family appreciate your business. Looking forward to hearing how much you're going to love your products. Orange Elite Presenter, Maria Cyza. Now, why do I mention my family? Because people need to understand that this is a small business, and their support and their orders are helping me pay my bills, live my life, and support my child and my husband and our family. Just like when you go shopping, you're supporting the person that owns that business. So it also sends a warm email to them rather than thanks for your 3D mascara purchase. Have a great day. That's that's generic. So I do that all the time. I don't compromise at all with that. Every day when I get up, I look at my back office and my unique. I do my team post. I engage my team. So it's always going to be a task. Every day there's a task. Whoever would like to do it can do it. Whoever doesn't want to do it, that's fine. But it engages the team. I never compromise on that. I also have been incorporating in the past 6 months telephone calls to my team, one on one, where we'll discuss goals, what they want, how realistic are their goals, and how they can achieve them. And that's been working very well. We've gotten several girls who have joined, we've gotten them from white to yellow to fast start, pink, blue. So they're happy with that. They're loving it. And I also do customer phone calls. I simply just say, oh, you're looking to place an order? Fantastic. When can you chat? Oh, tonight? Great. Don't order anything until we talk. And what I do on the phone call is I become then real to them. It's not just an online persona or someone they've never met before. Now they're meeting me over the phone and I'm able to ask them some questions. And it's a 5-minute phone call, it doesn't take much. And in that point, I'm seeing a huge, huge referral. People love to refer customers to me because these personal touches that I've put on my business. And I didn't used to do that. I didn't. I did the basics, host an online party, send a thank you on the email, and then have a nice day. or message them and say, oh, can I have a selfie of you wearing the products? I want to, post it on my link or whatever. I stopped doing that and I started adding personal touches. I never compromise on that. Two more things I want to say. I used to get sidetracked by Facebook and Instagram. So I'd get on Facebook to do work and I'd start chatting with my girlfriends or I'd start scrolling someone else's page. You know, I don't do that anymore. When I get online to do work, I work my business. If someone sends me a message and it is going to pull me away from the task that I'm doing, they get a one-line answer. Hi, Jenny. I've seen your message. I'll get back to you this afternoon. I'm in the office today. Thank you. That's it. I've sent that message to some of my best girlfriends, and they know I'm not ignoring you. I'm working. I'll talk to you later. It's not an emergency, where we're going on the weekend to have dinner and drinks. That can wait. My business gets treated like a business, and therefore it's been paying me like a business. So those are the things that I stick with every day consistently. And I don't veer away from that. When I'm working, I'm working. That's it. I hope that answered your question. Kind
Yes,
of.
it sure did.
Yes. Oh, and can I add one more thing?
Of course you
One
can.
more
Of
thing.
course.
I was going crazy when I first joined, watching all the YouTubes, all the videos, all of the stuff being put out by all of these amazing leaders and unique presenters. And I mean, I was watching YouTube like it was my job. Okay. But I wasn't doing anything. I was just watching the videos. I wasn't applying anything I was being told or being suggested. So make sure that if you're one of those people who YouTube works for you and you want to log on and watch a tutorial or a webinar, make sure that you're really have a pen and paper there and you're taking notes and give yourself that time to work what you've just been suggested. So if I tell you, hi everyone, I would love for you to reach out to 10 of your customers and send an email and connect with them and then follow up with them in 3 days from now, and that's how you'll get more sales. And you watch my video and you say, wow, she's really nice, and you don't do that, you've just wasted 45 minutes of your time. So, income producing activities, watch the stuff, apply the stuff, watch the stuff grow. So, don't be like me and waste your time. Okay, that's huge.
Yeah, I have to say, and this is a truth party. When I first started the business, I did that. I watched a huge amount of videos because I was desperate for information, but
Right,
didn't do a huge. But I did, but I didn't. But like you now, I'm fairly consistent in what I do. I don't
right.
scroll through people's pages. I like the line that you give though with. I've seen your message. I'll get back to you later. I'm in the office. I like that. I think I'll be using that.
Absolutely. Because then people know that you're being respectful, you're
Yeah,
working, you're
yeah,
not ignoring them,
exactly.
and unless it's something urgent, like my team, if my team's messaging me and if they need something and it's urgent,
That's different.
absolutely, I'll pause for a
That's
moment
work. Yeah,
because
that's
that's work. That's
yeah,
work.
that's
Yeah,
no,
that's work.
but yeah, I 100% agree with you. Um, right, okay. Have I got another question? Yeah, I have got another question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
So, you say you've been to Unified and Empower You. I'm hosting an event, a training event in January, the end of January,
Wonderful.
for my team. And we've got speakers and lots of training.
Oh, wow.
I went to Eric Worre last weekend, so I've learned a huge amount of stuff from there. I've made loads and loads
Yes.
of notes, and I'm sort of sharing them with them now. But there's a particular piece of it that I want to keep for training on that day. Um, you said that you think events are useful. Just explain, just for the purposes of this session, what
Yes.
you get out of
So,
training, and yeah, and because I've been there,
exactly.
I've been to training,
Hmm.
lots of them. So I just want
So,
your point of view.
yeah.
Let's say what you get from it.
Yeah, what I personally have gotten from it, and also what my girls have shared with me that came to convention that were new and had never been to the unique convention or any unique event really, that we've all felt kind of like the same. You get a different. Okay, so let me start here. So first and foremost, example, a unique event, whether it is by your sponsor or your elite or a corporate sponsored event, you will come out of it, I promise you. Out of the 25 things that you hear, something will connect with you and you will learn something. I promise you. I felt very inspired. I felt empowered. Like, wow, they're telling us about all of these wonderful things that are happening and what we can look forward to for the fall, the new products, how to market them, um, learning about how other presenters run their business, giving you a fresh perspective, all of the experts that are brought on to explain how they've worked their businesses, either with Unique or just as a network marketer in general. So many things that it would be impossible for you to research all of those things and come up with a clear, concise vision for yourself. When you go to an event like this, it's directed by someone. For instance, your event that you're doing in January, Jenny, you're directing this, you're having people specifically come out to put together a program that will give the people that are attending some good, valuable information. Not all of the information will speak to every single person, but it will be something that they can take away, one or two valuable keys for their business. And going to all of these events for me is part of my job. I incorporate it into my budget. In the United States, I'm not familiar with taxes there and how that works, but we are able to write off business expenses. So it is a good way to really get your business moving. And I encourage it. I'm telling you, if I could do a big event in the UK with my girls, I would be on the next plane out to come there. And in the future, that might be something we can collaborate together, Jenny. Your team and my team,
I was just about to
absolutely.
say,
That would be amazing. I
oh
would
my
so
God,
come out there.
oh
I
my
would so
God,
come out there.
I absolutely would be
Yeah.
honored. I'd be honored to host an event with
Yeah. Because if I know in enough time, I'm just like all of you. I have to budget my bills and my expenses in my life. And I'm not Miss Moneybags, although maybe someday, who knows? So if I know in enough time for an event, it's definitely something that's doable. Definitely, without a doubt.
fantastic
So
because
that's something we can look forward to.
definitely because my event in January is just the start.
Yeah,
I plan to do another one later on in the year, so
perfect.
that's definitely something that we can collaborate on. That'd be awesome.
Excellent.
Awesome. Okay, right. So it's 9:15. I'm not sure if I can open this up for questions. I know there's some people there. So if you've got a question, ladies, please type them into the chat box, and then I can read them to Maria, and get you some answers. I can't believe we won't have any questions at all, because she's just so amazing, and there's so much we can learn from her. So, if there's anything that you want specifically, oh, hang on, here we go. Thank you. I've been deliberate on what to do makeup course. I'm confidently planning. Would you? Okay. So this is from Helen, Maria. She said,
Okay.
"Thank you so much for this call, Maria. I too am in awe, and I've been deliberating about whether to do a makeup course so I can confidently apply makeup at parties. Would you recommend this?"
Yes, I would. If it is something that to me is a business expense. And if it is something that is affordable to you, you will absolutely learn hands on because that is a huge difference from watching someone on a television and actually feeling and touching the product and understanding the different skin and things like that. Um, And I encourage you to do that if you're going to run your business that way. So if you're going to be the type of business owner that is going to do these events where you will be very hands-on with people, then I absolutely think, yes, go for it. If you're going to be someone who's going to run their business predominantly online, then I'm not going to discourage you, but it might not be as beneficial to spend that type of money. Another idea is if you happen to know someone that knows a professional makeup artist, you might want to get together with some of the other unique presenters and maybe reach out to this person and say, I've got 6 people. We'd like to learn the basics. Would you be willing to do maybe an hour or two, or maybe break it up into an hour one day and an hour the next? What would be a fee? What would that entail? And maybe do that rather than going to a formal school or something to that effect. You know, because makeup artists are very capable of showing you these things. So I hope that answered your question.
Brilliant. Thank you for that, Maria. We're actually quite fortunate that we actually have, I think, 2 makeup artists, certainly one that is in my second generation. In fact, two in my second generation. And they're both doing makeup masterclasses at the event in January. So that's definitely something that we can explore, as
Yeah,
following on from that. So we're
yeah,
quite lucky in that. Has
that's
anyone else
awesome.
got any more questions? No, nobody else is typing. Helen, I
And
have a question
yeah,
for you. If you've got any more to follow on from that, that'd be great. If not, I'm. This call cannot be concluded. It really cannot be concluded without a line from Angie. As much as I love you, Maria,
well, she's here.
absolutely. So I
She's
need.
here. Hang on. Give me
Hang
the
on.
phone, Toots. Give me the phone. Who's this? What are
It's
we on? We're
it's
in. What? Are you in
Jenny.
London?
Hey,
Are you in London?
no,
Do you
there's
know
no
Mick
problem.
Jagger? Do you know Mick Jagger? Because I love him. I saw him at a concert. This is Angie Castellano. I love that guy. I remember the Beatles. I love the food. Let me tell you, back in 1972, I took my then boyfriend and we came out to the UK and I had the best time in one of the pubs there. Oh, I tell you what, those people were gorgeous. They were gorgeous. I love all of yous people out in the UK. You're beautiful people. Funny, very funny.
Oh, you are gorgeous. I have another question. Uh,
Yes. For
I,
Angie or Maria, who you talking to?
I think I'm going to be talking to Angie actually.
Yeah, all
Um,
right, whatever. I'm here. What
have you ever
else?
done a party? Have you ever done a home party as Angie?
You know what? Let me tell you something. I'm an old lady, and Maria does a lot of home parties, and she goes in there with the product that she has, and she does a great job. She puts the people in the chair, and she puts the stuff on them, and she tells them like all the things. But then if I do a party, I like to have fun with people. I want them to touch and feel all the products and see what they got because women, we're very nosy. You know what I'm saying? We want to see what's up. We want to look in the stuff in the makeup bag. So I let people touch and feel everything and whatever. They have a good time. You can't take it so serious. There's no eyeshadow police. You know what I mean? So that's what we do.
Oh my God, I love you so much.
I love you too, Toots. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Anybody got any questions for Angie or you all sleeping over there?
I was going to say that I think they're all a bit starstruck. I think.
Nah, it's just me. I'm an old lady. I fast walk. I drink my drinks. I'm excited. The holidays are coming up. I got to buy presents. Whatever. It's no big deal. It's just me.
Oh, bless you.
Mm.
I did. Judy after Helen's comment. I'm just reading the side of this. Just bear with me 1 second. Sam, I can't see a question. You've asked if she does a party as Angie. She's just answered that. I can't. Oh, hang on. Quick question. Would you say making your own videos is a big key factor in this business? I've done so many selfies, but only one video. It sounds like they have been a great success for you. Now, I know from convention that we were told a really high statistic that people watch videos more than look at pictures and do reading. So I'll leave that over. I'll go over to you with that question,
Yes.
Maria.
Yes. Yes. Angie, give me the phone, Angie. She's crazy. I'm sorry, Angie got on the call. Very unprofessional. She knows she's not supposed to be on my conference calls. So I have put out several selfies. My profile on Facebook is open. I think I have about 25,000 pictures. 20,000 of them are my face. Okay. The videos have really skyrocketed my business. So yes, absolutely. After convention, my team has been doing videos and they do all sorts of videos. I have girls that are not very confident in makeup application, but they will say, look at this lip stain. It's beautiful. I love this color. Look, it doesn't even come off. And they'll kiss their hand and they'll show their hand and you can see it doesn't move. There's no transfer. And they'll, tell the people how they can buy it. And it's less than a minute and a half and their sales are going up. So absolutely. What would you rather see? Ask yourself that question. Look at a picture or watch a video. I would love to watch a video. Keep them short, sweet, simple, to the point. If you're going to do a full-on 10-minute tutorial, upload it to YouTube. So people have the option to pause it, stop it, rewind it, and forward it as they see fit. So yes, videos definitely 1,000% yes.
Yes, I was just trying to flick through my notebook from convention, and I've just found it. And the statistics for pictures is that people will look at a picture and read the text on a picture something like 35 to 45% of the time.
Right.
They are to look at a video and watch the video something between 68 and 72% of people will watch a video. So,
and yes, here, you want to prove this statistics to yourself? This is what I would love for you all to try. Everybody that has a business page, post a picture, and then the next day at the same time, post a video. And then look at the likes, the comments, and the reach on that picture to the video. You will be able to see the difference. The difference is huge.
I agree with you. On my business page, because you can see the
right.
stuff on business.
Right.
I do that on my business page, and I have noticed that I get more likes and comments and reach on my videos than I do,
of course,
on my pictures. Definitely.
Of course, yeah.
So it's definitely, anybody, I've tried to say videos are the way to go. I tried to get you to do them in the groups to start with to get you the confidence before you start putting them out there. But just do it. Just do them.
Yeah.
Like Maria says, no more than a minute and a half.
Right.
People will get bored and they switch off. So,
yes.
on page, just a minute. And it could be something like this, as quick as kissing your hand with a lip stain, or just talking about the primer and how much you love it, or anything, any one of the products, the foundation, hold it up to your face and just say, this is what I've got on my face today. Or, it could be something really simple. You don't have to be a film star to rock out.
No, of course not. Absolutely.
Okay. Right. Well, it's coming up to 26 minutes past 9 in the UK. Is that 26 minutes past 3 where you are, or 4?
Past 4. No worries.
Okay.
No worries. It's been a pleasure. We can do this again.
Definitely do this again. and I am absolutely going to hold you to coming out to the
Yes.
because I think
I better get to work. I better get to work.
I think it would be great. We'd have a great time. You'd be, you know,
Oh,
we'd
yeah.
love you, and you're, yeah, we could definitely make this happen. Definitely make it happen.
Oh,
But
I'm
thank you
excited.
so much from me, and from the UK. We love you. Thank you for your time, and we'll speak again soon.
Thank you so much, ladies. I so appreciate it. Thank you, Jenny. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, darling. Bye bye.
Bye bye.